Welcome.
Impressive.
Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing? And congrats on your first foot night. Yeah, I'm gonna bump up this exposure a little bit. Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a great New Year's. New Year's Eve was a pretty fun. I mean, it's an old tradition that I used to throw a New Year's party every year. That's funny. So we used to throw a New Year's party, but since we got our dog Charlie, and funny enough, we got him on New Year's one year. He's really bad when we have company over, as far as like he will not stop barking loudly the whole time. And he just really has a very stressful time. I almost got the idea like maybe we could bring him back with like we went to a Christmas party this year and they had boarded their dogs at a boarding place overnight. I was like, oh, maybe that could work. We could have New Year's parties again. Because like it's such an incredibly stressful time for him. So we had just stopped, and plus COVID came along and derailed all social engagements, and it kind of helped. And we hadn't done any New Year's parties in a while. But I've had this tradition from our New Year's parties that we started back in 2011, where we would make a New Year's sparkler photo. And actually, I should find my photo album of all of these examples to show you guys before I make this year's. I think I might have something on my website for it. If not, like I really should. I should have something. Wait, do I not have a search function? Okay, view more posts. So, since 2011, we have made long exposure images for each year using sparklers. I do not see a post for this. Do I not have one? Let's see. Yeah, it's weird. I don't really see it. So I'll have to look it up in my Google Photos. So since 2011, we have created a New Year's photo. I can't believe I don't have a post on my website. And here we go. Here is the main mark. I should probably turn that info off as to not possibly dox anybody. So yeah, this was the very first one. This was the very first year that they So fireworks have been outlawed in Arizona for ages, and this is the very first New Year's where fireworks were legalized here. And so we got this idea to make this light painting here. I think, if I recall, I made this too. That's my friend Rachel making the zero. My wife is one of these ones. I don't know who else was here. Oh, I remember. Yeah. And then the next year, this one was 2012's, which was really fun. But if you notice, this is very out of focus. I don't know if it was camera shake on the tripod or if it was um, just generally out of focus because I didn't know how to focus my camera back then. 2013 is slightly more in focus, still a bit soft. Or actually, this is before I upgraded to full frame cameras, before I upgraded to better gear. Yeah, that's the same person who did the zero in the first image. 2014.
Welcome.
What's up, Astro? This is officially over a decade ago now. This was 2014's image. 2015, we had snow that year. It never snows. Like, it's been super warm this year, like in the 80s. Right? Now, this is a decade ago right here. Isn't that crazy? Right? That's crazy. It's been so warm. It's been in the 80s here in Arizona most of the December. Hopefully, it cools down a little bit and we get to experience a little bit of winter. I don't know. It's still really cold at night, but yeah, I started getting a little bit better at this. 2016's, you can't really see the people. It's exposed well for the sparklers. 2017. Now, as I'm seeing these, we're definitely going to be taking a
Welcome.
step back this year. Hey, what up, Maple? The Canadian GIF is fantastic. That emote is good stuff. Here's 2018. This was the first one that Gavin participated in. Look at how tiny he was. 2019. That's pretty clean. 2020, Gavin's in this one again. And COVID was happening. So here's 2021. It's just my family this time. We're all quarantining or sheltering in place, as they said. 2022, we spent with some friends. This one wasn't sparklers, though. We didn't have sparklers, so we drew it with our phones. It actually came out all right. But the cool part is, I mean, this is out in snow, which is I thought was pretty darn awesome. Right? I had, if I remember right, I had one off-camera flash over here to the right side of my AD200. This is up in Munns Park, which is near Sedona and Flagstaff, northern Arizona. Uh huh. I didn't use any flash. Okay, here was 2023's. I was in the hospital. And we 2024 was just us again. We didn't have any party or anything. So we just drew in the park. I did the O and the 2. It is so challenging to do 2 backwards numbers for light painting. It's so hard. Gavin did great on his 2. He did good. Yeah. So that brings us to this year. This year, well, there is some compositing, which we're going to see here some of the compositing at work. So this year, here's Gavin here doing the 0. My wife's doing the 5. This is not the best example because you can't really see the numbers. And my friend Courtney is doing the 2, which is just like an S. Gavin did a big 0. This is probably the closest we got to having a good one. The closest, I think. But we have the magic of compositing. So yeah, I'll step through all the takes. I mean, it really could probably go back and view like all the takes of previous years. So yeah, this one I was changing on the fly, and I was using. I have a. Where did I put it? I have a camera remote now, a Bluetooth one that I was using to trigger it, so I wasn't touching the camera. But it was. Oh, that's great, Maple. I'll have to tune in. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to tune in. I do have work tomorrow, but I'll try if I see it. I'm going to be doing a 360 tour of like this really huge house. I think it's like 4,600 square feet. Yeah. But yeah, these are the takes I have. Um in hindsight, I was doing too long of an exposure. And I did pull back. So these are all 2 seconds. Thanks for the lurk, my friend. Get some good rest. Oh, there we go. Um, so yeah, these are so these are a bit too long of an exposure. I was going 2 seconds. Um, and I adjusted it after this one here. Where is it? Well, this might be a. I don't know if that's a usable take. Man, that middle two is going to be so hard to do. It's probably the closest to the best of that two I got. So then I did shorter exposures and I dropped it to half of that to a second, and 1 second was not long enough. This got kind of close. Yeah, this is gonna be probably one of the roughest composites of all of them that I've done in recent years. So what I did, I tagged these all with stars. So I have this many here. Now I'm gonna do a uniform edit here where I just sync my edits. So I'm pumping up the clarity, lowering exposure. All right. So I'm going to sync all this. I'm going to hit previous on this one, but this is a lower exposure, so I'm going to bump it up in exposure too. Okay. You know what? I'll do previous on this one too. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit in, open as layers in Photoshop. This was my clean plate, but it wasn't too clean. I didn't even notice somebody walked through it. I'm going to need to edit the street lights and all that. I do like this take of Persephone here. Oh, this is the best take of Persephone. Or this one. That's probably the most solid two of the bunch. Is that all of them? Okay. Okay, so which one is the best front two? This one might be. I'm down to time travel backwards. Oh, actually, I'm gonna turn these all back on and let's edit auto align. Somewhere around halfway. This might be my best two for the beginning. This is my best two for the beginning. That one's all right too. All right. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to clone it and do this to dash dash dash. Okay, let's find my best 0. First take is pretty good for 0 for Gavin. Man, my exposure was way too long. That could be the best one. Although I kind of like this one a lot because it's spiraling a bunch. So I'm going to copy this one and do I'm going to do dash 0 dash dash. Okay. Now let's find the best take for the middle 2. This is a candidate. That one could be Photoshopped to be all right, but I think I might just keep this one right here. This is probably going to be the easiest. So I'm cloning it. I'm going to call this. Oh. Rename. So what did you guys all do for New Year's? Dash space 2 space dash. I always like bringing in the new year with friends. I kind of miss that we haven't been doing it in recent years. So going to a party, like it was a small gathering at my friend's house. There was like maybe 10 of us there. Yeah. It was I had a great time. All right. Let's find the best 5. First one's already a pretty good candidate for best 5. I kind of like this little angle in there. That's kind of nice. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Dash. Okay. So let's see. I might just start with my little clean plate here, which is not really a clean plate, unfortunately. And I think I'm gonna hit Q and a brush. And I'm just gonna mask over the number in person. I hit Q and mask. Okay, that was the wrong direction. There we go, right direction. All right, let's do the same for the 0. So I'm gonna hit Q, which is quick mask in Photoshop is what Q does. Okay, so this next layer, I'm gonna hit Q again. Let's paint over the 2. Now, I don't know what to do about Persephone because I do want to include her. That's this girl right here who's kind of ghosting. But all of her painting was like kind of all over the place, so I don't know really how I'm going to include her. So I need to kind of keep that in mind while working on this. All right, there's that 2. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid right there. All right, let's get the 5. Hitting Q for quick mask. Nice. So the RCA to HTML. Oh, you might have to get a new one. Yeah, right? Yeah. I picked up the new Zelda game and I have not played it yet. I've been so busy with work. But I want to stream that. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there, but I did have a really good print order come through. So I'm actually not as much on the struggle bus. So super excited about that. Okay. So we have the 2025 here. But to include Persephone, what do I do? Which one? I think I like this as her best take, maybe. Let's see what. Oh, this is her best take. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. I'll just put Persephone. Specifically helps people with mental disabilities find work. Between the two, something's gotta go. Yeah, hopefully you can find work. Are you able to sell your 3D prints at all? Okay, she painted way too much here. So this might be a little bit interesting. So I'm going to. Wait, what? Why is this not painting over? Oh, we gotta put Persephone above the 5. Why can't I paint? It's the opacity. Oh, opacity's all the way down. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Persephone's layer. Oops. You need to draw on the mask, not the nice. Okay. So I'm going to go back to this Persephone layer here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to go to this 2 here and fix the masking issues here. Okay, let's back out of that. I'm paint on the mask.
Low base mode.
Hey, what up, low base? Dude, what layer is that from? I am doing good. I'm working on this year's composite of a sparkler photo. It's a bit of a step back in light painting skill. And I also overexposed them all. I did 2-second exposures where I think the sweet spot may have been a 1.5-second exposure. I think, if I was to do this perfect, I wonder if like having a metronome going and like train everybody to do their number in like a 1, 2, 3, 4 or something like that. Yeah, happy New Year to you. Hopefully you're doing all right. Oh, this is part of the 0 layer. All right. Right? Yeah, just do this. Oh no, it went away. When's that? I probably did. Oh wow, that background plate is actually not good at all. It's like very shaky. Get this out of here. Let's get the Persephone layer. Nope. Let's. Oh, nice. That would be hella handy if more international folks come in here. Okay. So, okay, there's a little bit of weirdness going on here. I think this is from the 2 layer. So I'm going to get black on the mask and just remove Gavin's 0 bit from the 2 layer. It's pretty solid. A little bit better. Oh, so tonight I watched the movie Here. It was rather interesting. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've been working on a login system, which I haven't written a login system in a very long time. Scalability issues definitely are common. Where is this from? Oh, it's from this. I mean, the composite is a little bit rough here. What happens if I change the blend mode of this to lighten? Oh yeah, that's not. Why are my shortcut keys not working? Just can join the two in there. Just make it look a little bit better. So I think I might do a little bit of remove tool towards like the mistake areas here. There's another one, isn't there? I'm not seeing it. Oh, please don't crash. Oh, please don't crash. So how was your New Year's, low base? Okay, it didn't crash, but it did mess up. Yeah. That's what we did last year. This year we went out to a friend's house and it was nice. Oh, tonight I played the game Abduction. Would highly recommend that game. It's fun. It's you abduct a bunch of ducks. It's a board game. I have a feeling it's still going to come out gray. Sample all layers is checked. Nope, it didn't. Oh, sweet. Fixed it a little bit. Okay, let's see if I can. Oh, no worries. Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome.
Hey, happy New Year, Sean. Behance has removed their stream now, haven't they? How's things been going in the streaming front for you, sir? Sorry, I haven't been as present for watching streams on Twitch lately. I think this might be done as far as Behance is gone, like the stream, or like all of Behance is gone. Wait, that was not a remove tool. That was a brush. Yeah. I should probably bring my Facebook stream back. It's kind of hard to go live on that platform. Like you have to do like a whole post thing beforehand. And most people aren't there to watch live streams, so it's an odd platform to go live on. Patreon would be pretty awesome. Yeah. Oh, so you still work with Adobe Live? Oh, by the way, I need to change my Adobe subscription. Is that going into effect like as of January or? All right, I think this turned out pretty cool. Let's do the edit. The raw adjustments now. Hit auto. That brightens it too much. I want to keep it dark. A little bit of dehaze. I don't know if I need the street light part. The 40% sale for Adobe? I did. When was that? Well, damn.
Welcome.
Welcome in, scumbag salesman. Please don't tell me you're a sales bot. I'm gonna mess with this a little bit here. I don't know. Having it cold kind of still looks good. Next December, yeah. So now I'm just gonna have to pay a bunch for Lightroom. I have a number of friends who have already announced that they're canceling Lightroom due to the price hikes. I don't quite blame them, but for me, it's kind of an essential. Like, I use. Oh yeah, I use DaVinci as well. I stay away from Premiere and all that because it's so expensive for the entire Creative Cloud plan. For the all apps plan, holy crap, dude, I cannot afford it. Wait, did it remove the tag? But just I didn't even look to. I'm gonna do a little spot remove on this, but if you're a community expert, you get the whole Creative Cloud. Well, crap, I should do that. I mean, I am definitely an expert in Photoshop and Lightroom. Yeah, I used to have a I used to pay $10 a year, which was such a great deal. I had the education plan because my wife works for higher education, and they got rid of that program at the university, and I started having to shell out full price again for the full creative suite. So I knocked it down to just the photography plan and started learning DaVinci. And now I think I enjoy DaVinci Resolve better than Premiere. But I don't like DaVinci Fusion over After Effects. I miss After Effects a lot. After Effects was so much easier for me to use than Fusion. I mean, Fusion is just as powerful on many regards. Yeah, that's a good deal. Sure. Well, I don't have a teacher. I guess I could probably sign up off my wife's university email or something. Am I dropping frames again? No, it's doing good. uBlock Origin has blocked this. Proceed. All right, verifying my identity. All right. Photoshop's going up 22 a month. Jeez. Students and teachers. Yep. Hmm. Let's see. What is my current account at? I probably shouldn't show the current account stats on this screen. Manage account. Yeah, so that's last year's versus this year's. Here's 2024's. 2023 I spent in the hospital. 2022 I got to do in the snow. We didn't have sparklers this year, but we had phones. 2021 was during COVID, so Autumn was doing a 2 and a 0 at the same time. There's 2020s. We still had our party going. That was the last year of our party. 2019, 2018. Then it gets it got good at it like 2017. I swear I have a post. Okay. So now I'm gonna look at this. This is a bit cold. I need to warm this up a little. I might go a little bit lower the saturation of green a little bit. Don't need to do the luminance. Maybe put a little bit more saturation in blue there. A little bit on the red. Yeah, I think this is this year's sparkler photo. It's not our best one, but it's pretty darn good. I like it. What do y'all think? Oh, you know what? This mask over here on the right, I think it could probably use some highlights being pushed up a little bit. There you go. That's a bit more clean. Oh, this guy? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Wonder if I should bring it back in Photoshop for that, or let's see how capable Lightroom itself is. Lightroom itself has been getting really good with the addition of the AI removal. Oh crap! Sorry about the ad, you guys. I didn't. There was like no warning for me for that. Well, that worked pretty darn well, though. I mean, there's plenty of distractions for this backdrop. I think I think I need to paint in highlights a little bit more on the 5 here. Because it appears to be a bit dimmer than the rest of the numbers. Maybe up the whites too. There we go. Okay. So let's do a drop export of this. All right, where is manage plan? Just US 14.99 per month. By paying upfront. Update subscription. Antelope Pen prepaid. View change. It's risky sharing that on the screen. Agree and subscribe. Okay, so now I'm going to go on the annual plan and lock in the $10 a month. So it's going to be $130 per year. Okay, I've updated it. What is this? Oh, it's Local H. Okay. So now I have finished this photo. Damn. Hmm. Background still is a bit too bright. What happens if I do a little vignetting? I like it. All right. Right? It turned out like it was a decent comp. Yeah, the tradition continues. Unfortunately, I had to break it on this year because I was in the freaking hospital. But yeah, I like it. It's really fun. And I've gotten much better. I mean, look at where I started. That one's at least in focus, kind of. But like, it got way out of focus the next year. A little bit better. And then focus was on point years after. Just, I think it's just 2016 on. I just had sharper glass to work with. This might be one of my favorites of all. It's so good. I popped a flash. And yeah, it was pretty awesome. I'm surprised I don't have a post about it in my website. I swear I did. So I'm going to log into my website real quick. Um, just swap this here. Log into my website. Okay. All right. Posts. I'm going to search for sparkler. I have a ninth annual one. Oh, I think it's just like a Instagram post. Can I just view this post? Uh oh. Yeah, desktop. Oh no. It's broken. Boo. I don't have a post about it. Oh, just old internet dies. It's like a Giphy link from 2016. Let's add a new post. Happy New Year 2025. So I'm going to set a featured image. Oh, I need to update the calendar now. I've got the 2024 calendar over there. I have a 2025 one. I just need to upgrade to graphic. Let's do that too. Streaming media. I think I would just be PNG's calendar. Okay, so I'm going to make a copy of it. What? I'll do 2024 on that one. Let's do a 2025 now. Hello, Photoshop. Let's create. Pull up my calendar directory.